Since the dawn of time, humans have loved throwing stuff. From the ancient Greeks with the bronze discus to modern-day Kiwis chucking a gumboot. According to legend, in the late 1800s, workers at America's Frisbee pie company got bored and started throwing empty pie tins at each other. Thus, the Frisbee was born.
Frisbee, far out.
Years later, some genius got a harebrained idea: combine it with another popular sport.
Scott Zimmerman, the reigning world Frisbee disc champion, teeing off.
Disc golf started taking off in the 70s. And today it's an international sport. In Aotearoa, our youngest national champ ever, Christchurch's Jaden Watkinson, will fling himself across the Pacific to compete in 2 disc golf championships next month. Top disc golfers earn 7 figures a year. Could this be the next sport for New Zealand to dominate?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, meet our champion disc golfer, Jaden Watkinson. What a hero. Well, Jay, tell us, how on earth did you get into disc golf?
How did I get into disc golf? One evening, I was just looking for activities to do with one of the youth that I mentored and worked with. And I thought it would be a great idea to give disc golf a crack. And so we went out to Jelly Park one evening in Christchurch, and it really took off from there for me.
What's your PB? What's the furthest you've thrown a disc?
Furthest, I mean, I've cracked over 140 metres. So
Whoa.
Commonly the pros can crack up to like 180 plus, some of the top pros.
That's a long throw. Wow.
Yeah, they get pretty far.
That is really impressive. So am I imagining the golf aspect of this, of you having a loyal caddy that carries all your discs, a disc jockey, perhaps?
Yes and no. I mean, I travel all around New Zealand playing different tournaments, so it's really, usually my dad is my caddy, so he'll caddy for me whenever he can, but often if he can't get to tournaments, I'll have to caddy myself, unfortunately. You generally carry anywhere between 10 to 24, 26 discs, so
wow.
It's not too bad to carry around.
So are you going to the World Champs by yourself, or are you taking your caddy, Daddy?
Yes, caddy daddy will be there.
Right.
Are there groupies that follow around the really big disc-throwing stars?
We're not quite at that stage in New Zealand to, I think, have groupies following us around, but in the States there's definitely people following around the household names.
Jaden, I've got something sad to tell you, which is that I've never been able to throw a Frisbee. My whole life I've tried and I just haven't been able to do it. Have you got any little tips, maybe something I could try to get the wrist action going?
Try throwing it kind of level to the ground at body height. You're not trying to boost it into the sky or onto the ground or anything. Just try release the disc as flat as you can and as eye level as you can, really.
Thank you. It's like getting a tackling tip from an All Black. That's awesome. I'll give it a go.
Are there courses for this in New Zealand, like specific courses, or do you just use a park or a golf course? What do you use?
Yep, there are courses all throughout New Zealand. So commonly for tournaments, sometimes we have what we call pop-up courses where you'll bring in 18 baskets. It might be on a golf course or any scenic place, really. It might be a forest, whatever it may be. They're really beautiful scenic courses as well, so it's a real bonus to have them all around New Zealand.
Jaden, that was absolutely fascinating. Good luck over there, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, I can't believe we've gone to some effort to get you. I want to see what you're doing, because everyone can throw a Frisbee. It's like that. Go on. What are you doing wrong? Show me.
It reminded me of being at the beach with the cool kids, and they would all laugh at me because I
Never
couldn't...
called me
Well,
cool
no one's
before.
watching, just the nation.
Expensive camera equipment. Try not to hit that, but just...
It's the direction
low to
I have
the
the
ground.
problem with.
To the flick of the wrist.
Yeah, parallel to the ground.
1, 2...
Oh, you're counting yourself down.
3. Oh! I'm really sorry. I warned you.